That is the field before the lines and bases are put down. The grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field, laying chalk lines, putting down bases, mowing the outfield. It's as timeless as the game itself, and it's all in anticipation of two words: play ball.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tuesday's play here at the Dixie Youth Baseball Ozone World State Championships. We're over here at Oscar Frazier Park at field number 2. That's the big field over here on Oscar Frazier Park. This park is called Terry L. Pickney Field. And we got a beautiful day here today. Skies are a little bit overcast. We got a great game for you this afternoon. We got a great game for you this afternoon. The visiting team today will be the Union County All-Stars representing District 2, and they will be facing the home team of Hartsville North representing District 5. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this should be a great night. We sat there, had the pleasure of calling the game last night with Hartsville North, and they knocked the ever-loving snot out of the ball last night. 3 home runs. Think about 22 runs. They had quite a day, but Union County is not to be dismissed either. Those boys have been playing some really great baseball the last 4 days. So it should be an exciting day of baseball here in Bluffton, South Carolina. Welcome all the fans from both Union County and Hartsville as we get ready to rock and roll on this game. Just to go ahead and let you guys know, the visiting team today will be Union County, and I'll go ahead and give you the lineup for Union County today as these warm-ups are going on. Playing center field, number 3 is Cade Coker. Batting second is the second baseman, number 9, Mason Small. Batting third is the shortstop, number 10, Tanner Harden. Batting fourth is the pitcher, number 12, Josh Brandon. First base, number 2, Andrew Latham will be batting fifth. Joe Knox, wearing number 6. It will be your catcher batting 6th. Batting 7th is your third baseman, number 4, Christian Giles. Batting 8th is your EH, number 1, Hunter Rivas. Batting 9th is your right fielder, number 5, Rylan Lancaster. Batting 10th is your EH, number 8, Landon Sumner. And batting 11th is your EH, number 0, Jamison Parks. Left fielder, number 7, Garrison Hooper. As we're getting ready, that'll be your lineup today for your visiting Union County All-Stars. First 4 up today are Coker, Small, Harden, and Bradley. As we're finishing up our warm-up pitches, ready for a great day of baseball.
Yeah, it's not. It's better than the other ones we had. Remember they just would stop working?
Yeah, it just buzzed out.
It just cut out.
Yeah. And then you have all the parents sitting out there.
Today on the mound for Hartsville will be pitching number 3, Brandon Harrison. Last night, Hartsville had quite a bit of pitching, and that's one of the things that we really have a tough time with on a week-long tournament. We have Dixie Youth Baseball always does a great job of protecting the pitcher's arms, making sure nobody gets overused, and there's a pretty stringent pitch count allocation and the number of hours that you're allowed to rest. So once you get into day 4 of action, you basically get to a point to where everybody's a pitcher till they're not a pitcher. So we're going today with Brandon Harrison, number 3, pitching for Hartsville. Digging in is the center fielder, number 3, Cade Coker.
Union County All-Stars, number 3, Cade Coker.
First pitch dealt, swing and a miss, strike 1. No ball, 1 strike to start off this game. Here we go, second pitch of the game. Ball's put into play to left field. And And the left fielder brings it in for an out. That'd be the left fielder, Dawson Lloyd. Dawson Lloyd with the play out there.
Now batting, number 9, Mason Small.
All right, Mason Small up the bat. He digs in, batting second for Union County. Pitch delivered, swing and a miss, strike one. Nice crowd on hand today out here at Bluffton, South Carolina. Swing and a miss, strike two. Hartsville getting ahead 0-2 for Brandon Harrison. Had a foul ball there. Count still 0-2. Here we are at the top of the first, just getting underway here in Bluffton, South Carolina. Pop up out of play. Still 0-2. Got us a nice battle here. I'll tell you, Hartsville's got a gamer behind the plate in Dorian Knowles. That kid's a player. Playing catcher today for Hartsville. Another foul ball straight back to the press box. Oh, ball's inside, 1-2.
Scoreboard you gave me?
All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good quality at bat. Ball's inside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Small. Foul straight back to the press box. What a battle we got going on here right now between Brandon Harrison and Mason Small. I think that's about a 7 pitch at bat so far. 8 pitch at bat. 1 out here in the top of the first. Foul ball. Anything in Dixie Youth Baseball, the coaches, us coaches, we're always looking for our guys to put quality at bats together. Quality at bats basically means that they've had an at bat that took at least 6 or 7 pitches. Here we are at 9. So basically, if Brandon only gets 85 pitches, he's always this number 2 hitter. This number 2 hitter swing and a miss to retire Small. But he did his job. That was a 10 pitch at bat, so that means that basically on one batter that Brandon took 10 of his pitches of 85. So even though he struck out, people are going to, we always tell our guys if they have a quality at bat like that, as soon as they come in the dugout, you're hugging their neck and telling them how great they are, just as much as if they got a base hit. So here we are, 2 outs in the top of the first. Now batting shortstop, number 10, Tanner Harden, lefty batter. Ball's put in play to the shortstop and guns him. What a great play by Jackson Moore. Jackson Moore for Hartsville, showing off the gun. And that retires the side. 3 outs to retire at the top of the first for Union County. Now coming up for Hartsville. Hartsville Northern will be coming up to bat with Jackson Moore, Daniel Parker, Curtis Lear, Brandon Harrison, Braden Crawley, Barrett Stewart, Dawson Lloyd, Chandler Smith, Jaden Atkinson, Wells Jackson, Coleman Radcliffe, and Dorian Knowles. So the pitcher for Hartsville, Brandon Harrison, had 13 pitches, 13 total pitches in the first half. In the first, top of the first. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, the Beaufort County PALS Parks and Recreation group have put together such a great facility to host a tournament of this stature. I'll tell you, having teams coming in all over from the state of South Carolina to come play baseball on a beautiful field, nothing could ask more. And both in cooperation with Bluffton Youth Sports and Beaufort County Pals, put in a new batting cage down in between fields number 1 and 2. It's a three tunnel system to go along with the other 2 batting cages they already had here. Has really given every opportunity for these teams to be able to prepare themselves for a great day of baseball. All right, now pitching for Union County as they're taking their warm-ups. Union County's pitching today. Josh Brandon, number 12 from Union County. And like we said, we have Jackson Moore, Daniel Parker, and Curtis Lear in the whole upcoming for Hartsville Northern.
Baseball fans, if you have family or friends that aren't able to make it out to the game tonight, they can always watch the live stream on the county town's website, BeaufortCountySC.gov. Go on the homepage, you'll find the stream, click through, and find the game. If you want to take home a souvenir from today's game, stop by the Beaufort County channel desk and fill out an order for a DVD. They have DVDs of all games that were broadcast on 2 and 3, field 2 and 3.
All right. Now we're getting ready back to play. Coming to the plate now, shortstop number 7, Jackson Moore.
Leading off here, Hartsville Northern All-Stars, number 7, Jackson Moore.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the first, Jackson Moore. Josh Brandon toes the rubber, pitch delivered. Ball's a little outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Jackson's got a nice little swing. We saw him last night. Putting the ball in play hard every at bat. 2 balls, no strikes. Taking a little bit inside. All right. The wind starts blowing just a little bit. 2 balls, no strikes to Jackson Moore. Ball's put in play directly to the second baseman, Mason Small. What a great play by Mason. One out here in the bottom of the first for Hartsville.
Daniel Parker.
Now batting, number 2, Daniel Parker. Daniel Parker's going to want to buy a DVD from last night with 2 bombs. The last ball he hit for a home run was flirting with the 300 fence out there. Ball's put in play to right field. And what a nice play made by Mr. Lancaster. That's Ryland Lancaster with a nice play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Now batting, number 18, Curtis Lear, left-handed batter. Ooh, called strike on the outside corner. A little breaking pitch. No balls, 1 strike and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Oh, ball's inside. 1-1.
Well, I started out with the first 5 years. I started out the first 3 years with the book, and then we went on to game changing. Through Major League Baseball in New York.
Ball's put in play on the left side of the infield in foul territory. Down. Ball gets down. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good hustle by the third baseman, pitcher, and catcher, all trying to get to that. Just didn't have enough air under it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Josh Brandon digging in. Pitch on the way. Ball's high and outside. 2-2. Josh Brandon showing good form. Finishing down. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs to Lear, your number 3 batter. Curtis starts with a wide open stance. Ball's hit to the second baseman for a base hit into the right field gap. So Hartsville North got something cooking now with Curtis Lear at first with Brandon Harrison coming to bat, your pitcher.
Brandon Harrison.
Look at Brandon out there batting fourth. On a team full of dudes, you know Brandon's got to be able to swing it. Ball's put in play on the right side of the infield. Pitcher calls up Josh Brandon with the play to retire the side. At the end of 1 inning, we got 0-0. 1 hit for Hartsville, and we'll be going to a little bit of a commercial break right here. And again, we'll be back in about a minute and a half with your second inning of baseball.
11 pitches.
Hey, welcome back to Bluffton, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on field number 2 at Oscar Frazier Park, and what a game we have here today, 0-0 between Union County from District 2 and Hartsville North from District 5.
Josh Brandon.
Now batting for Union County, number 12, Josh Brandon, the pitcher. Brandon Harrison's pitching. Ball's put in play into center field. Oh, what a play by Daniel Parker. What a play by Daniel Parker. First pitch, swing by Josh.
Now batting number 2, Andrew Latham.
And here we have 1 out, top of the first. Now batting number 2, Andrew Latham. Oh, top of the second, sorry. Andrew Latham, your first baseman. Pitch a little bit outside. Brandon Harrison. 1 ball and no strikes. Your outfield defense for Hartsville got Dawson Lloyd in left, Braden Crosby in center, and Jaden Atkinson in right. 2 balls, no strikes.
So instead of throwing it to first, he ran it down to first and completed the double play himself. So it was 5 unassisted double play at first.
Good crowd watching the game today. Pitch on the way. Ball's inside, 3-0. 3-0 from Brandon Harrison to Andrew Latham. Both Hartsville area and both Union County well known for baseball programs, producing some great talent. 31, 3-1 with the called strike. One out here in the top of the second.
Yeah, that's a pop. And the guy catches it. It's a nice throw. But the kid,
Swing and a miss, strike two, full count. Brandon Harrison battling all the way back. 3-2 with one out. Latham digs in. Harrison delivers. Ball four, high and inside. Got a man on first with one out.
Now coming to plate, number 6, Joe Knox.
Catcher Joe Knox, number 6, comes to the plate. Big, strong kid here.
instead of an out, that's right.
Gets the signs from his coach.
Yeah. Well, I asked New York about that. I said, why is that
Harrison toes the rubber, comes set.
the minute
Ball's put in play into center field, base hit. That ball is down. Oh, what a play! What a play by Brandon Crosby, too, with Daniel Parker covering to get the force play. That one goes 8-4 in your scorebook, ladies and gentlemen. You don't see that one every day.
Now batting, number 4,
So that's 2 outs.
Giles.
That's tough there to get a base hit taken away from you on a defensive assist like that. Great job by Brandon Crosby. Braden Crawley. Sorry about that.
sometimes you'll see the pitcher get thrown out at first.
Apologies to the Crawley family with such a great play. Here we got 2 outs, man on first.
Yeah, just gun it. Yeah. Just gun it.
Now batting Christian Giles. Christian puts the ball into play to center field. It's the Braden Crawley inning. Another assist by Braden Crawley. What a nice defensive showing by Hartsville North. Here in the second inning to retire the side. One hit and no runs that last inning
You got Harrison at what?
as Union County comes back and takes the field.
Brandon Harrison, 22 pitches.
Brandon Harrison with 22 total pitches through the second inning. He's dealing pretty good. If you can get out with 10 pitches an inning, you're doing great. Josh Brandon coming back out on the field for Union to get his warm-up pitches. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you can't put on an event like this without having great sponsors. And I'll tell you, Beaufort County Parks and Recreation Department did a great job getting a list of, getting a group of great local businesses to support us and to support and be able to present such a good event. First off is Station 300. If you're in town, if you're ever in town in the Bluffton, South Carolina area, Station 300 area is our local entertainment venue with a bar, restaurant, bowling, amusements, any type of games. So try to enjoy Station 300 anytime that you're here in town. Also, Jimmy John's is another great sponsor of this event. Jimmy John's, a well-known sandwich chain throughout the United States. They've done a great job. They opened up here in Bluffton last year and doing a fantastic job of servicing our community.
So he's going in
For your defensive folks for Union County, you have Garrison Hooper in left, Cade Coker in center, Ryland Lancaster in right, Chris Giles at third, Tanner Harden at short, Mason Small at second, Andrew Latham at first, Josh Brandon pitching, and Joe Knox catching. Jamison Parks now entering the game in center.
I'll tell you, the first time we saw it
left.
Left field?
Yes.
doing those games, I had an announcer and I had a newspaper writer. I needed to
Jamison Parks coming in as left field.
probably 60 years of baseball. And we saw 2 innings at Trump.
Braden Crawley coming up to bat after having the after having the great defensive first half of the inning. Now Braden Crawley coming up to bat. All right, umpires. coming back out. Isn't that great that the umpires, Dixie boys invest in 4 umpires to do this game just like in a Major League Baseball game. Pitch being delivered by Brandon. Swing and a miss by Braden Crawley. 0-1. Josh Brandon filling it up early. Nice. Pitch on the way. Ball's put in play. Oh, what a great backhand play by Christian Giles. And with the tag, got him. Christian Giles made a fantastic backhanded play there. Throws across 5-3. Pulls the first baseman, Andrew Latham, off just a little bit. And Andrew did a great job tagging the kid out, coming to first base. Now batting, Braden Barrett Stewart is now the batter with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. One out here, bottom of the second. Fouled straight back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Barrett Stewart. Barrett's a right-handed hitter. Playing first base today. Pitch on the way. Ball delivered high. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yes, I do.
It's hard to see his fingers.
31. Ball's put in play hard to left field. Nice play by Parks, who was just now a defensive replacement. Jamison Parks with a nice play out there in left field. Ball was put in play hard by Barrett Stewart. Now batting number 27, your left fielder, Dawson Lloyd. Dawson Lloyd coming to bat for Hartsville. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I'm really impressed with Josh Brandon, the way he is pitching. Us as coaches, we just look for little things in the way that they make their delivery. Sinking his back leg really nice, finishing down. Can't ask for anything more than that. Getting ahead quickly here. No balls and 2 strikes to Dawson Lloyd.
I saw him flexing, and I'm like, all right, I didn't see him do that.
Ball's put in play hard to right field, and that ball gets down for a fair for a solid single to right field for Dawson Lloyd. So now Hartsville North has something cooking here in the bottom of the second. Man on first. And now coming to play.
Number 9, Chandler Smith.
Batting now, number 9, Chandler Smith. Coming to the plate, looking to extend the inning with a 2-out rally. Pitch is high. 1 ball, no strikes. Joe Knox doing a good job behind the plate today on a 94-degree day. Got some cloud cover today. Oh, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike there. 2 outs. Josh Brandon continuing to pitch well here in the second inning. Swing and a miss. A little high there, but swing and a miss, looking to put the ball in play hard. Can't blame Chandler on that. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Josh Brandon coming set and delivering. Pitch is hammered right back up the middle under the shortstop's glove for a solid base hit. Men on first and second, Chandler Smith with a nice hit. Hartsville got something cooking here in the bottom of the second inning. Now batting Jaden Atkinson, number 12, a left-handed hitter with men on first and second. 2 outs. Mason Small keeping him honest at second. Pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Thought Tanner Harden had a chance at that ground ball up the middle, but the ball was put in play very hard. Pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Yep. Pitcher comes set. Josh comes set. Pitch inside. Good job by Joe Knox keeping that ball in front of him. Keeps the runners from advancing. What we have here on field 2, you have a backstop that's about 30 feet at least from where the catcher takes his position to the backstop. So anytime a ball gets past the catcher, that's a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. So on field 2, it is imperative that you have a catcher that does what he can to pick balls, block the balls in the dirt to keep the runners from advancing. Ball 4, bases are juiced with 2 outs. They call this a 2-out rally right here. Now batting number 42, Wells Jackson with the bases juiced. Wells is batting 10th in the order today. The way Dixie Youth Baseball goes, all 12 players bat all the way through the first time around, and then we go back to batting just the top 9. After the first 12 batters bat, we go back to playing regular baseball 1 through 9. I think that's a pretty good rule for Dixie Youth Baseball to make sure that everybody gets at least 1 at bat each game. Josh Brandon coming set with payoff pitch. Ooh, that was outside. That was a close pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases juiced here in the bottom of the 2nd. Josh Brandon comes set, pitch. Ball's hit up the middle, just past. Nice play by Mason Small. The ball hit off Josh Brandon's glove, the pitcher, which caused the ball to spin, but Mason Small does still do a great job of charging that ball, making an accurate throw for the 3rd out of the inning to get Josh Brandon out of that bases loaded jam. So here we are. So here we are, 0-0, bottom of the 2nd. Josh Brandon with 33 pitches through the first 2 innings. And we'll take a little break at the bottom of the inning right now, and we'll be back with you in about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. Now batting, Hunter Revis puts the first pitch into play to the first baseman, Barrett Stewart. Good job, first baseman Barrett Stewart, to retire. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd.
Number 5, Rylan Lancaster.
Rylan Lancaster now coming to the plate. Brandon Harrison in his 3rd inning of pitching. Swing and a miss, strike 1. All right. That pitch looked a little out, but called strike. Strike 2. Ryland not happy with that call. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch a little in, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryland. Lancaster, number 5. Brandon Hudson pitching. Two balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Taken high. Full count now. 3-2 with 1 out. To the right-handed hitting Ryland Lancaster, who's been playing right field today, batting 9th in the order. Pitch on the way. Taken, ball 4. Yeah. Ryland started off 0-2 and battles all the way back for the walk. Now batting.
Number 8, Landon Sumner.
Now batting the EH Landon Sumner. Brandon in a position to do himself some good with a man on first. 1 out here in the 3rd inning in a 0-0 ball game. Got us a good one here. Top of the 3rd. Pitch on the way. Ball's outside, 1-0. Brandon Hudson coming set. Oh, pick off play at first. Safe. Back easily. Not much of a lead there. All right. 1 ball and no strikes. Runners going. Easily stolen base. Easy stolen base right there. Dorian Knowles, one of my favorite players in this tournament. Doing a good job keeping the ball in front of him, but he didn't have a chance. That ball was stolen on that base was stolen on the pitcher. Two balls and 1 strike. That was a really good jump by Ryland to steal that base a couple of pitches ago. Back. Oops. Sorry, me being a coach. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's right. Anyway, the pickoff play is second, and of course, trying to help Ryland out there. 3-1. Ball high to number 8, Landon Sumner. Coach going through his signs, might have something cooking. Got both Ryland and Landon and Ryland. Yeah, Coach for Hartsville saw that something was going on. He calls timeout to come talk to his pitcher and his defense. So they pretty much knew they had something cooking. So they're getting their defensive strategy straight with a man on second. Number 8, Landon Sumner batting, and Ryland Lancaster at second. 0-0 ball game at the top of the 3rd. Let's see if these coaches, that is the first visit for Hartsville in this inning. All right, man on second, 3 balls and 1 strike. Lancaster looking for the, not Lancaster, Sumner looking for the sign. Brandon Harrison comes set, pitch. Ball's put into play into left field. Oh, directly to left field. Oh, and rung him up. What a play. And I want to say that was Curtis Lear that just came into the game. Curtis looks like he's about 5'10" tall. But Curtis Lear just came in the game, and what a big play right there with the fly out to left field and doubled up Ryland at second base. Ryland unable to get back to base in time to ring him up. And here we are in the middle of the third, 0-0. What a big play by Curtis Lear. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, in those situations, you got a man on second with less than 2 outs, have a chance to do something, have a chance to get something done, and can't say anything bad about that situation because the ball was put into play hard to left field. Left fielder made a great play. So here we are in the bottom of the third. Josh Brandon come back out for his warm-up pitches. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about more of our sponsors. And I'll tell you, if any of you people from Union County or folks from Union County or Hartsville are in town want to have a great breakfast, go to the Sippin' Cow Cafe. The Sippin' Cow Cafe is about a mile from here, over in the Promenade on Calhoun Street. I'll tell you what, it's the best country breakfast that you can get in this area. And the grits they have there is the best that you can put in your mouth. So go see the folks over there, Christy and April and the whole gang over at Sippin' Cow Cafe if you get a chance. You won't be disappointed.
Thanks, Coach.
Entering the field is Hunter Revis in the left. Good pitch, please, entering the field defensively for Union County. Number 1, Hunter Revis in left field. One more for Union, that's it.
Hunter Revis coming in as a defensive replacement in left field. Yes, sir.
Leading off, number 1, Coleman Radcliffe.
Okay.
I don't know if Daly hit or BJ ball.
That's fine. I'll be Rex from now. I'll be Rex today. I was Rick yesterday. All right. Now batting. Now batting is Coleman Radcliffe for Hartsville. Josh Brandon pitching, bottom of the third inning. Got us a good one here, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along. That's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. To number 1, Coleman Radcliffe.
I'm 70, man. I have senior moments every day.
Ball outside. 3-1. 3-1 now. Union's defense, Hunter Revis, Cade Coker, Ryan Lancaster in the outfield. Ooh, another pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner. Christian Giles, Tanner Harden, Mason Small, and Andrew Latham make up your infield with Joe Knox catching. Josh Brandon pitching. Ooh, rung him up backwards K. Strike 3 to number 1, Coleman Radcliffe. Got a job by Josh Brandon. Josh was working that outside third, working the outside third of the plate, spotting his pitches really well. Now batting number 0, Dorian Knowles, catcher. Dorian Knowles batting here in the bottom of the third with 1 out. Dorian, my boy, hits the ball in the left center. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the bat Dorian last, and I'm telling you, he's one of my favorite players in this game or this entire week, and he just takes the first pitch and pounds it out in the left center. So we got 1 out here in the bottom of the third with Dorian Knowles. Still 0-0.
They scored, each scored a run in first, top and bottom.
Courtesy runner coming in. I can't tell number. I think it's
I-
4.
All right. Now we are back for the heavy-hitting Hartsville North. Back at the top of the order, Jackson Moore now batting with Dorian Knowles on first base. Josh Brandon with the delivery, fouled straight back. Wells Jackson comes in to run for Dorian so Dorian can get his gear on. So we have Wells Jackson now, who's the pinch runner at first base, courtesy runner, that is. And we have Jackson Moore batting. Jackson's got a sweet left-handed swing. We saw him put the ball in play hard last night quite a few times. Pickoff attempt. Uh-oh. Gets past the first baseman. Wells is going to third. He didn't even stop. Look at this play. Oh, and he's down. What a ball play right there. Oh, my gosh. And the third base umpire rang him up. Yes, they can. They're allowed to. I'm not sure. I think you can. Yeah, you can slide head first. Yep. So, third baseman. First. We're getting a ruling on that. So you went head first. That's why you rang him up. All right. So I guess in Dixie Youth boys baseball, you're not allowed to slide head first. So Wells was trying to take third on the overthrow to first. Didn't even stop. Was flying around second. Comes to third, and he gets rung up. But the reason he got rung up was not because he clearly beat the throw there, but he got rung up for sliding head first. So here we are. That's 2 outs in the inning, right? We got a strikeout and out of third. Yeah, there was a strikeout looking. So here it is, 2-1. Ball's put in play, fouled off to the third base side. Again, Jackson Moore with a sweet swing from the left-handed side. Josh Brandon toes the rubber. Nobody on, nobody out. Nobody on. 2 outs here at the bottom of the third. Full count. Jackson Moore. Foul straight back. Uh-oh. Right. Oh. Thought we got somebody at the T-shirt tent on that foul ball. So again, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Nobody on. For your leadoff hitter, Jackson Moore. Ball's put in play in the left center field. And, off the fence, Jackson Moore continues to swing a hot bat. Had himself about an 8-pitch at bat right there. And suddenly just pounded it off the fence. Just missed a home run by about 3 feet. Good rotation by the umpiring crew. I'm not one to compliment umpires that much, but whenever an umpire runs all the way out there to make sure the ball's not a home run, and the third base umpire rotating in, that was a good job of rotation there by the umpires. All right, now batting Daniel Parker with the man on second. Daniel just misses that one. Daniel's had a great tournament this week, and he just missed that one. It was a great swing. Just got under a little bit for a pop-up to shortstop. And at the end of the third inning, your score is still 0-0. Top of the fourth. We'll go ahead and take a break here at the bottom of the inning. Go ahead and go to a little break here as we go into the top of the fourth. We'll see you in about 2 minutes.
The County Channel is also available on video on demand. Go to BeaufortCountySC.gov, scroll down to Public Meetings, click Watch Now, and then click the Video on Demand button and select your program from the list.
Call the meeting to order.
If you'd like a DVD of this program, click on the link on the right and fill out the order form. And thank you for watching the County Channel.
Fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bluffton, South Carolina, Oscar Frazier Park Field 2, where we have a good one going now between Union County from District 2 and Hartsville North in District 5. And it's a 0-0 game here in the top of the fourth. We've got a really good ball game between Brandon Harrison pitching now for Hartsville versus Josh Brandon putting up zeros on both sides. And on game number 4, I got to tell you, man, to have this good of pitching in game number 4 is a testament to both these ball teams and the talent they have in their towns. Because, you know, both of them were here in the 4th inning, 0-0 to ball game. Now batting number 0 for Jamison Parks. He's our EH from Union County. And again, Hartsville has Wells Jackson at 3rd, Jackson Moore at short, Daniel Parker at 2nd, Barrett Stewart at 1st, and Dorian Knowles catching. Oop. Looked like a pretty good pitch, 2-1. He just missed high. Jamison Parker, Brandon Harrison pitching. Nobody on and no outs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch. Uh-oh. Just takes number 0. Number 0, Jamison Parks takes it right off the back. He's not even rubbing it. Got it. Oh. He did a good job. He got down there. He made it all the way down. He made it all the way down to 80 feet without rubbing it. Now, I tell you, he took it right in the scapula there. I know he was going to run it, but I'll tell you what, I was proud of him, just throwing the bat back and jogging on down. Going to catch his breath a little bit, but good job there. Leading off the top of the 4th with a hit by pitch. Well, here we got Brandon's been pitching good. Hartsville goes ahead and takes a defensive timeout here to visit the mound. How many pitches is Brandon at? How many pitches is Brandon at? Yeah. Brandon's at 38 pitches. We're trying to see. Coach may be doing some strategy here because Brandon's at 38 pitches. As long as you stay underneath 40 pitches, you're available to pitch the next day. So it looks like Coach is making a pitching change here. Yeah, so I guess we're playing strategy for the entire tournament to go ahead and make a pitching change here to keep his pitchers available. Yeah.
Bluffton, we will do your infield in about 4 minutes, Bluffton. 4 minutes for infield.
So Brandon Harrison, I'm not sure if he's going to be staying in the game or if he's coming off. Right. Trying to find who our new pitcher is here. Number 12. Number 12 is Jaden Atkinson. Jaden Atkinson, a right-hander, now entering the game. That will close out Brandon Harrison's day for pitching underneath 40 pitches. He's at 38 pitches, so he's eligible to pitch later on in this tournament. But goodness gracious, in elimination games, boy, it's always a tough thing to do.
Now pitching for Hartsville Northern All-Stars. Number 12, Jaden Atkinson.
Yes, it's always a tough thing, you know, whenever you're playing at in a week-long tournament. Trying to play in a week-long tournament, you know, trying to manage all of your pitching. Because I'll tell you, you know, you could play up to 7 games to win this thing. And especially when you're in an elimination game, it's always tough. You know, some coaches go with the idea of like, hey, listen, I'm going to pitch my dude till the end of the game, you know, and until we win the ball game or until he's out of pitches, we go ahead and do this, you know, to go ahead and just try to win. You can't win the second game, you know, by managing this game. Got to win this game.
Number 7, Garrison.
Now batting number 7, Garrison Hooper for Union County. He's batting 12th in the order today, and this will take up Union County's everybody having player play. Garrison showing bunt but doesn't need to. Goes ahead, number 0 goes ahead and advances to second. So we have Union County has something cooking here now. 1 ball, no strikes. Garrison was showing bunt here. Coach is barking orders from the Hartsville side. In a 0-0 game, this could be a bunt situation again with your number 12 batter. He's showing bunt. Ball's outside. Takes it back for another ball. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Hartsville's third baseman still playing even with the bag. With a man on second, he usually covers. He'd cover. Pitcher has to cover the bunt. Gets the bunt down. What a bunt! Dorian Knowles has to make the play at first. What a good job there by Dorian. Dorian does a great job. It's a great bunt by Garrison Hooper for the sacrifice. Dorian Knowles with the throw to first down to Barrett Stewart to get the first out, but the job was done by Union County. We call that getting a job done. And Garrison Hooper, batting 12th, should be getting hugs from his teammates over there, getting that bunt down. Picking off the third dangerous play because there's nobody to back up, but they're good right now. So again, number 0, Jamison Parks taking his lead at third, 1 out with the lead off. Oh, swing and a miss for number 3, Cade Coker. No balls and 1 strike. Union County with something cooking here at the top of the 4th. Less than 2 outs, got to get that man in the third. Usually what we're looking for here is either a fly ball that can be a sacrifice fly, but more importantly, you could probably just hit the ball to the right. And a base hits down or whatever, pop fly, and it's misplayed out there for the first RBI. An RBI for Cade Coker, putting the ball in play into left center field and short left center field. And that's a big-time RBI for Cade Coker with number 0, Jamison Parks scoring. So 1-0, Union County taking a lead over Hartsville. Union County taking the lead 1-0 over Hartsville here in the top of the 4th inning. Number 9 now batting Mason Small. Mason Small as Jade Atkinson digs in, pitches outside. Pitch is stolen. Stolen base. Oh, called him safe. Yep. So here we go. So now we got a man on second with Mason Small batting. Cade Coker taking his lead at second base. Jaden Atkinson. Pitch is on the way. Ball's put in play in right center field. No, I mean to first base. Pop up to first base. That's 2 outs. Man on second. So now batting is Tanner Harden trying to get a job done here at 2 outs in the top of the 4th with a 1-0 lead for Union County. Tanner Harden, left-handed hitting shortstop. That ball is smashed to right field. Gets past the right fielder. Coker coming around to score. Let's go. Harden looking for 3. Doesn't even stop. Plays at third. Slides into third safely. Good backup by Hartsville. That's a big-time hit by Mason Small. Oh, I'm sorry. A big-time hit by Tanner Harden. A triple. Small scored. Tanner Harden with a triple. That's a 2-out rally right there, boys, for Union County to take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 4th. Now batting Josh Brandon, your pitcher. Josh puts the ball in play down the left field line. Ball was smoked. That's another RBI. Number 10, Tanner Harden scoring easily. That ball was absolutely smoked down the third base line. Good bat right there. Jaden Atkinson coming in. Looks like rolling the dice, taking Brandon Harrison out. Tough decision, but hey, listen, that's a tough situation. Base runner goes, slides, he's safe. So we got a man at second again, Josh Brandon safe at second, 2 outs. With number 2, Andrew Latham now batting. Number 5 batter. Daniel Parker keeping Josh honest. Pitch on the way. Ball's put in play to shortstop. Good base running. Shortstop play over. Oh, called him safe. Pulled his foot. Josh Brandon trying to score it. He's down. Now advancing to second. Oh, got Andrew Latham out as he's advancing to second. Ball was hit to shortstop. Jackson Moore with the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So he was safe at first. Then Josh Brandon was advancing home. He was safe. Then Andrew got rung up at second with a great play by Knowles. Knowles throwing the ball down to Daniel Parker covering for the third out of the inning. But the damage was done. 4-0 now here in the middle of the fourth inning. And listen, coaches, there's not, I mean, you hate it in that situation where you're trying to win this ball game, trying to win this particular ball game, and sometimes you make a decision to try to advance in the tournament more than winning the ball game right here in front of you. Tough situation. I'm telling you, Jaden was throwing strikes. He was doing all he could do. Jaden comes in there throwing strikes and filling up the zone. Just Union County got dialed in with 4 hits there, and now take a 4-0 lead for Hartsville. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I watched Hartsville play last night, and I'm telling you, the boys can hit the ball. So 4-0 for Hartsville is just like a 1-0 lead for everybody else, because Hartsville can definitely hit the ball. Put 22 runs on the board last night. One of the highest scoring teams in the tournament. And I'll tell you what, as a coach that's been competing in youth baseball for 17 years, I'll tell you, any team from Hartsville, I'm not sure they have Nintendo or Xbox in Hartsville, because all those boys do is play baseball, and they play it well. All right, Landon Sumner coming in the game. Where's Landon playing? Where's Landon Sumner playing? Oh, no. Okay. Now Landon Sumner coming in to play left field for Union County. So now we're going Sumner, Coker, Lancaster in the outfield, Giles, Harden, Small, and Latham in the infield, Josh Brandon pitching, and Joe Knox catching. Now batting number 18, Curtis Greer. Curtis Lear, big number 3 batter. Oh, smashes the ball to left field, to second base. Yeah. The ball was smashed right. Second baseman, number 9, Mason Small, tries to make a play. Goes LeBron James up in the air, just barely misses the ball. Official score gives Curtis Lear a base hit on that. Even though Mason Small did a good job of recovering, trying to throw him out, the first baseman pulled his foot. So here we are with Hartsville with a chance to get something cooking with the leadoff batter on. And now batting is Brandon Harrison.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Josh Brandon digs in. Oh, bunts down. What a great bunt. Throw to first. Oh, he's safe. He pulled a throw high. Amazing bunt. Fantastic bunt there by Brandon Harrison. So now we got men on first and second. So just like I said, Hartsville's never say die. Sit there, get yourself a base hit from Lear. Get a beautiful bunt down by Brandon Harrison. Now we have Braden Crawley up to bat, number 5. Men on first and second with no outs. A lot of folks say this is a bunt play. Go ahead and advance runners, but Braden goes to put the bunt down. Usually, ladies and gentlemen, the book says first and second, no outs. You go ahead and try to bunt to advance the runners. And right now, with the third baseman playing back like that or whatever, it's not a bad idea at all. So you got men on first and second, so the third baseman has to stay home. He can't play bunt because he has to be able to make the play at third. So coach is looking for Josh Brandon with the bunt down the third base line. They're looking for Josh to cover the bunt to third base. Showing bunt again down the first base line for strike number 2.
Nico Martucci.
Yes, sir.
Number 9, Bradley Roberts.
Braden's showing some really good barrel control, both trying to get the bunt down the left field, the left line, third base line the first time, first base line the second time. Now we got 0-2, so we're going to be seeing Braden. We'll be seeing Braden going ahead and swinging the bat here. 2 strikes with no outs, and Braden can swing it. So him trying to do the team thing and get the bunts down, he's not scared of that. We'll go ahead and swing the bat here. Ball's put in play down the left field line, down the third base line for the force out at third. Trying to advance to third. Oh, and he's rung up. He's rung up the what we had there, ladies and gentlemen. We had ball was hit hard down the third base line for the force out at third. Lear was got called out at third on the force play on the fielder's choice. Third baseman Christian Giles goes ahead and throws it to first. Goes in and throws it to first. He was safe there, and then the runner from first tried to go to second, and he got rung up trying to advance to third. Hey, that was some good defensive play by Union County. Good job by Union County in that situation with men on first and second.
Shortstop number 2, Drew Farrell.
It's 2 outs now. Yes, sir. It's 2 outs because you had the force play. It's a double play. So that would be 5 unassisted. 5 unassisted for the first out, and then 3-5 on the second out.
Second baseman number 27,
So,
Marion Davis.
Good double play right there. So 1-1 with 2 strikes. I mean 2 outs. 1-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball's put and play hard to right field. Late break. Oh. Tough play by there for Ryland Lancaster. Ball was up in the air. He had to cover about 15 yards to try to make the out. It looked like he had a chance there. Looked like he had a chance there, but the ball bounces off his glove. So again, we have men on first and second now with 2 outs. Now we have a courtesy runner coming in, number 1, Hunter Revis. Hunter Revis now your courtesy runner at first base. Men on first and second, 2 outs. Josh Brandon pitching for Union County. Time called. Number 27. Number 27, Dawson Lloyd now batting for Hartsville. Men on first and second looking for a 2-out rally here. 4-0. Men on first and second.
And once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to South Carolina. Tonight's elimination game between the Buffalo and the team from Sumter County.
Dawson Lloyd to bat with men at first and second. Josh Brandon delivering pitches. Oh, called a strike on the outside corner. No ball and 1 strike.
Their game versus Midland 6-5 and advance in the tournament. And then in game 2,
Men on first and second with 2 outs. Okay. Number 27. All right, 14 viewers join us from Hartsville and Union County. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bluffton, South Carolina, and beautiful Oscar Frazier Park. Men on first and second. Pitch on the way. Oh, taken for a ball.
Jackson Arsenault leads off play center field. Miles Fry, the shortstop, at second.
I thought he had 1 strike.
Bradley Robbins, the extra hitter.
Josh Brandon comes set, men on first and second. Ball's hammered in the hole, in the 5-hole, and the ball's all the way to the fence. Hartsville scoring 1, sends him 2. 2 RBIs. What a great play right there with 2-out rally. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, don't ever count Hartsville out. Don't ever count Hartsville out on that or whatever. I believe that was Dawson Lloyd with the 2 RBIs. Now batting number 9, Chandler Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, hat tip to Dawson Lloyd with a big-time 2-out, 2 RBI base hit. It was smoked to the fence. That ball was hit hard. Chandler Smith now your batter, 2 outs. 1 ball to no strikes, 4-2. What a ball game we have here on field number 2 here at Oscar Frazier Park. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. Josh Brandon coming set. Ball's put in play to right field. Another tough play. Oh, nice play by Ryland Lancaster, making up for the tough play before for the 3rd out. That ball, Ryland had to make up at least 25 or 30 yards on that, makes the catch. Hat tip to Ryland Lancaster. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, 4-2, top of the 5th. Top of the 5th coming up at the end of 4. It's 4-2. Union County 4, Hartsville 2. And when we come back from this commercial break, it'll be the top of the 5th inning. Thank you for joining us from Bluffton, South Carolina. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to field number 2 at Oscar Frazier Park here in Bluffton, South Carolina. We have a pitching change for Hartsville here in the top of the 5th inning. Top of the 5th inning, now number 27, Dawson Lloyd coming in to pitch. Dawson Lloyd coming in to pitch now, and will be coming in. He'll be facing number 6, 7, 8 batters. 6, 7, 8 batters for Union County. That'll be Knox, Giles, and Revis. What a ball game we have here. Appreciate y'all spending your Tuesday afternoon with Beaufort County Channel, covering all these great baseball games in the Ozone State Tournament for Dixie Youth Baseball. Again, it's Hartsville representing District 5 versus Union County versus District 2. And here we go, getting ready to go into the top of the 5th inning here. Be Lloyd versus Knox. This is Joe Knox, the catcher, who's been doing a great job catching for Union County today. Now he digs in to lead off here at the top of the 5th. Dawson Lloyd with a pitch a little bit high, 1-0.
Now batting number 12.
Lloyd coming set. Pitch. Pitch side. 2-0. 2-0 to Joe Knox. Ball's put in play. High to right center field. Center fielder Braden Crawley's there to make the out. It's 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning.
From the Dixie Youth Boys Ozone State Championship live right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back.
Now batting for Union County is number 4, Christian Giles, the third baseman. Christian made that great double play there in the last inning. His mom and dad are going to want to buy this DVD because that was an amazing backhanded play that he made. Force out at third, through to first. Now he puts the ball into play hard to right field. And, when they gun him from right field to first base. That ball was put in play very hard there, and you hate that whenever that happens. But I'm telling you, that's the reason you put a guy with a absolute hammer in right field to make sure that he can, on a hard hit ball to right field, they can get that force. You don't see that force too many times in baseball. The 9-3 force out, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Now batting number 1, Hunter Revis. Dawson Lloyd coming in, calming things down here quite a bit for Hartsville after that rough 4th inning. Dawson Lloyd pitches. Strike called. 1 ball and 1 strike. In right field, I wasn't sure if that was Coleman Radcliffe or Jaden Atkinson, but I'll tell you what a play by that right fielder. It's number 12. Yeah, no, number 12, Jaden Atkinson was the one who made that great play in right field. Jaden, I'll tell you, I got to give Jaden credit on that because Jaden could have done a diving play to try to catch that, but instead he knew what kind of tools he had in that right arm. So he let the ball bounce, came up firing to first base for the out, for the second out of the inning. It's going to be a big-time play in this game. Ball's put in play, foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. All right. Dawson Lloyd comes set, 2 outs. Ball's put in play to pitcher. Slow roller up the middle. Safe is the call. Ball was hit up the middle, hit off the pitcher's mound, which took some of the mojo off the ball. Got to give credit to Jackson Moore covering a lot of ground. Jackson was playing pretty deep on that play, and he still tried to make the play from behind the pitcher's mound after the ball took a little spin after it hit the pitcher's mound. But that will go down as a hit. Now batting number 5, Rylan Lancaster. Rylan Lancaster with 2 outs here in the 5th inning, with Hunter Revis at first. The new pitcher Dawson Lloyd coming in. Ball's foul ball off to the right side.
Almost put on the windshield county channel, man.
Ryland almost got him. The windshield of the Beaufort County Channel windshield just missed it. Dawson Lloyd coming set. Pitch on the way. Ball's hit to the shortstop, Jackson Moore. Jackson throws over to first base to retire the side. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, we have a great ball game. Union County 4 from District 2. 2 runs for Hartsville North from District 5. Bottom of the 5th inning. Look forward to seeing you guys back here at the top of the 6th after this message. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right. This is middle of the 5th. You're right. Middle of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. Hartsville coming up to bat now. Good job, Alec.
You try to step in where I can.
I hear you. Dawson Lloyd gets out of that inning with just 11 pitches. So Dawson comes in, calms things down after the 4-run 4th inning. Dawson Lloyd with 11 pitch inning, get 3 outs. Our man Josh Brandon in. Where's Josh? Josh Brandon's at 62 pitches for Union County as he starts his 5th inning of work. What a ball game we have here, 4-2. Had us quite a bit of cloud cover. Come in to help out, take some of the heat off the boys. So now we got with Union County, it looks like we have Landon Sumner in left, Kate Coker in center, Ryland Lancaster in right, Christian Giles at third, Tanner Harden at short, Mason Small at second, Andrew Latham at first. Josh Brandon still pitching, and Joe Knox doing a good job. Again, like we described earlier, both Knowles for Hartsville and for Joe Knox of Union County. What a great job both of these guys have done. Here on field 2, we have about a 30-foot backstop, so any pass ball usually means one, could mean 2 bases. So both catchers doing a fantastic job today. Jaden Atkinson taking a hack on the first pitch. Jaden Atkinson is not playing after he made that great defensive play out there in right field. He ain't playing. Number 12 now batting versus Josh Brandon of Union County.
Can you repeat? I'm sorry.
Yesterday?
We're checking.
Yeah, we've got timeout on the field. We got the Union County coach wanting to see.
I got 22, Coach.
Oh, gosh. Usually coaches are, we got our coach for Union County wanting to do pitch count checks from the day before. So that makes it tough. Usually coaches have that with them, but that's the reason they have a timeout going on right here, checking. Makes it tough, checking the pitching affidavits from 2 days ago.
Name, Coach? I'm sorry, I can't understand number.
2-1 pitch, that's it high and
30-30.
left field and in for a base hit.
Yeah. That's usually done in between innings or whatever. I've rarely seen it where an umpire allowed a timeout to check pitching affidavits from a day or 2 days ago. That's I'm surprised the umpire did not shut down that a little bit earlier. Usually what teams do is send a parent up in between innings.
Last total for number 12 on the
And another timeout here.
He started at 62.
Yeah.
He started
Union County coach not doing any
this inning.
favors with the umpires here, doing this. But Josh Brandon's pitched a great game. It looks like they're going to make a pitching change.
64 right now.
All right. Yes, as you can see, the umpire is not having this with the Union County coach, man. He's, you can tell they're pretty irritated with the situation.
Chasing from the backstop.
Yeah, so never good whenever umpires are chasing your head coach down. All right, here we go. We got a new pitching change here for Union County. Number 9 coming in for Union County. That would be Mason Small. He was your second baseman.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Union County, number 9.
Of course, folks, at this time we want to just remind you of big welcome from the town of Bluffton, as well as the sponsors here, like Station 300, one of the best spots in Beaufort County to go bowling. Gullis Family Jewelers, located at Kitty's Crossing, right next to Food Lion and Target. You can go there for some great jewelry.
Now batting number 11,
Outback.
Carson Todd.
Where the steaks are cooked just the way you'd like them.
Back there 'cause he was standing there talking.
Yeah, you did great. We got Mickelson Law Firm. Those guys always stepped up supporting Beaufort County baseball. Number 2 is now at second base. No, number 2 is at first base. Number 7, Garrison Hooper, now it's checking in at second base. All right, here we go. A lot of changes are usually done during the half inning, but now it's done at the top of the 5th inning. So that closes the book on Josh Brandon. What a great game Josh Brandon pitched with just giving up 2 runs. Mason Small with a pitch, leading off with a 1 ball and 2 strikes. So not only were all those changes made, not in the half inning like they're usually made, even with 1 ball and 1 strike count, coach makes a change. So now it's 2-2 to Mason Small. Ball's put in play straight to the pitcher. Small with the throw for the first out. Oh no. All right. If you guys don't know, Bluffton, South Carolina, city bird is a sand gnat, and our sand gnats have teeth. And you can see some of the boys doing some swatting out there. All right, here we are. 1 out. Mason Small facing the top of the order, Jackson Moore. I can see what the Union County coach wanted to do or whatever. Figured that Brandon seeing all right. No, it was out, a fly out to center field there. I can see what coach was thinking there or whatever, wanting to go ahead and bring Mason Small into the spot. Josh Brandon already faced the top of the order twice and got through with relatively little damage. So we want to go ahead and do a little change up with Mason Small. Now here we go with number 2, Daniel Parker, who's had great. Daniel Parker again stays hot with a big old smash to right field. Right fielder misplaced it. Daniel's digging for second. He'll be pulling in with a stand-up double. He continues to swing a hot bat. Daniel Parker, maybe his parents can go ahead and get a deal on all the DVDs for the entire tournament, because the guy's been putting on a hitting clinic this week. Daniel Parker with another, I guess that's going to go down as a single and an advance on an error on the right fielder. And now we just had an intentional walk to Lear, which is not a bad call by the coach. So anyway, puts force on the bases, and Curtis Lear's been swinging a hot bat. I would have done the same thing. Now that brings up the number 4 hitter, Brandon Harrison. Brandon got a bunt down, big time bunt down in the last inning. Men on first and second with 2 outs. Mason Small working the outside, spotting his fastball really well. So that's no balls and 1 strike. Mason doing a good job. Got herself Josh Brandon now hitting 2 outs, looking for a 2-out rally in a 4-2 ball game. Oh, I'm sorry. Brandon Harrison smokes the ball to left field. Left fielder plays it good. All the bases. Yep, big time base hit by Brandon Harrison. Juices the bases here with bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now batting Braden Crawley, the center fielder's had himself a great week as well. Exciting time. Hartsville finding themselves down 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. Braden Crawley now batting with your pitcher Mason Small. Mason comes set, 2 outs. Ball's put in play right to Christian Giles. Christian makes the force out play at third to retire the side. bases loaded. Hartsville doesn't get a run across. And again, you got to give big time props to Mason Small coming in there and retiring the side. Good job by Christian Giles. That's the second or third great play Christian's made in this game. Anyway, here we are in the bottom of the fifth, 4-2, Union County 4, Hartsville North 2. As we go to a commercial break, when you come back, we'll be in the top of the final and sixth inning from here at Oscar Frazier Park, field number 2, the Terrell L. Pickney Field.
Here on the Beaufort County Channel.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. And what a ball game we have for you today between Union County, the visiting team, versus Hartsville North. Score is 4-2 Union County here in the top of the sixth inning. Union County trying to put some more runs on, hoping to put some more runs on the board before having to face this powerful Hartsville North lineup. Again, Dawson Lloyd comes back in to pitch the final inning. Dawson had him a great 11-pitch inning last inning, did a great job. Now we have number 3. He's going to be leading it off for Union County. Number 3, Cade Coker. I got to tell you, man, the way that this ball game's lining up, you got your top of the order, both coming up in big-time situations. Cade Coker kind of had a hint of showing a bunt here. So you got top of the order for Union County. That's Cade Coker, Mason Small, and Tanner Harden facing Dawson Lloyd. 1 ball and no strikes. Ball up and in. 2 balls and no strikes from Dawson Lloyd to Cade Coker. Union County faced the Hartsville top of the order the last inning. Can't ask for anything more in a great state championship elimination game. That's right. Coming up next at 7:30, North Myrtle Beach and Edgefield from in the undefeated bracket. Looking forward to that. North Myrtle Beach has had 2 days, almost 2 entire days off in Bluffton, South Carolina. All right, coach is calling timeout for Hartsville, coming out to talk about their defensive. Cade Coker led off with a walk. So we have a man on first base. We've got Dawson Lloyd pitching. Coach coming on out. And Dawson's pitched really well, but now it looks like they're making a change. Well, I don't know. I saw him take the ball from Dawson and just give it to number 7. So new pitcher now for Hartsville, number 7, Jackson Moore, the shortstop, coming in to pitch. Good job by Dawson Lloyd. I don't think he pitched for 15 pitches. 15 pitches for Dawson Lloyd. Did a really good job, especially after that tough 4th inning. Boy, Dawson, hat tip to Dawson coming in and calming things down after a tough 4th inning. So now we've got the shortstop, Jackson Moore. Hey, listen, it's an elimination game. Everybody on this team's a pitcher. Everybody on this team's a pitcher in an elimination game, I'm telling you. You sit there and you do what you can't. It's a long way to Hartsville on a Tuesday night. Coach wanting to make sure that he's not going home with any pitching in his pocket. So anyway, again, the shortstop, Jackson Moore, now coming in to pitch. Cade Coker will be at first base, and now we have Mason Small coming up. It'll be Mason Small, Tanner Harden, and Josh Brandon coming in. And much like the last inning, when Union County didn't want their starting pitcher to see the top of the order for the second time around, Coach from Hartsville has decided to go ahead and go with his shortstop pitcher to face the rest of the top of the order for Union County.
Now playing right field.
What a
for
game.
Sumter County, number 4, Ford Wilder.
All right, Coker. The 8 warm-up pitches are complete. Caden Coker heading back to first base. Mason Small digging in. And now it looks like that number 2, Daniel Parker, is now playing shortstop.
Now batting number 9, Bradley Robin.
And it looks like probably Harrison playing short pickoff on the very first attempt. Number 3 is playing second now. That's Brandon Harrison. Brandon started this game, pitched really well. Stolen base attempt here. They conceded the base, didn't throw down. So now you got Cade Coker at second, no outs. Be interesting to see what happens here with Mason Small. I'm sure, big strong kid, I'm sure he's swinging the bat, not looking to advance it. Oh, he does try to put a bunt down. He does try to put a bunt down, but he pops it up. Jackson Moore saw him showing bunt and did a great job pitching the ball high to ensure a chance at a pop-up here. So it's 0-2 now. 0-2 to Mason Small. Mason will be swinging the bat with a man on second now. Bunt will be off, even though the third baseman's playing like it's a bunt. Swing and a miss. Yeah, 1 out right now. 1 out.
Number 10, Tanner Harden.
Now batting number 10, Tanner Harden, left-handed swinging shortstop. Swinging a DeMarini bat. I'll tell you, man, we've seen a lot of DeMarini bats out here today. All right. Brandon Harrison holding on. Pickoff play. Safe. Jackson Moore from the stretch, toes the rubber. And pitch, ball is smashed in the left center field. Caden Coker, that's to the fence. Caden Coker will score. And a nice 1-out double by Tanner Harden. RBI double for Tanner Harden. Makes the score now 5-2. Jackson Moore gives up the base hit. A good gapper is what we call that. A gapper out there rolls to the fence. Scoring Cade Coker. New score of the ball game is 5-2 Union County. Ball's inside. Tanner taking aggressive leads out there at second base. He's taking aggressive leads out there. Brandon holding on. Big secondary. Uh-oh. Tanner called him safe. Tanner advanced. Tanner, like I said, Tanner was taking some aggressive secondary leads out there and everything else like that. The ball got it past Knowles. Ball got past Knowles, but it's kind of in no man's land or whatever. Tanner made a late decision to advance to third base. Knowles makes the play down to third, called safe. So now you got a man on third with 1 out, looking for number 12, Josh Brandon, to do a job here. Less than 2 outs, what you're looking for in this situation, Alec. You're looking for Josh to hit the ball to the right side to be able to get an RBI. You hit it to the right side, get yourself an RBI. Oh, pass ball. Coming in, number 10 scoring. Tanner Harden scores, who had that big double. Josh got the walk. He's on first base. Got 1 out here now extends their lead. Union County extends their lead to 6-2. 6-2 in the 6th inning. Number 2, Andrew Latham, now up to bat. 1 out here in the top of the 6th.
You weren't lying about this being a great ball game.
I'll tell you, man, these coaches, they know what they're doing. You could tell they're old, wily veterans, both of them, doing a good job. Strikes taken for number 2. Number 2, Andrew Latham, the first baseman. No balls and 1 strike.
Hopefully another shorter night than last night.
No. Even though Lloyd was pitching very well, the coach decided to, ball was high. Tomahawked into right field, misplayed by the right fielder. Plays at third. Josh Brandon, another hard single to right field. So you have men on first and third. Andrew Latham with the second hit of the ball game hits it to right field. He tomahawked that thing. That ball was up in his eyeballs. Good showing of back control, barrel control, being able to muscle that ball in the right field. That ball was smoked out there. Right fielder Coleman Radcliffe, a little misplay, but Coleman showing off the arm. I'm sorry, that's Jaden Atkinson. Jaden Atkinson showing off the arm. Because even though once the ball was misplayed a little bit, he showed the strongest arm out here with the throw to third. And I'm telling you, man, it was a cannon. Uh-oh. Only 1 out, and the runner was breaking. Runner was stealing or whatever, and the batter swung. Usually the guy on first, men on first and third, the runner easily had second, and usually you have a take sign on that. And the ball was popped up to center field. Center fielder doubled off the man stealing the second. Not much you can do about that. Usually what coaches do whenever they're on a first and third play, usually show bunt. Usually show a fake bunt or something like that, but evidently the swing was on. He went ahead and swung with 1 out, popped it up while the base runner from first or second was on second. He had to try to get back, doubled him up for a nice play. So here it is. Hopefully that won't hurt. But, I mean, against this powerful Hartsville North lineup, you know, you want every run that you can get. You'd hate having men on first and third with less than 2 outs and getting doubled up on a situation like that. But here we are, bottom of the 6th inning, here from beautiful Bluffton, South Carolina. As they say, Bluffton, it's a state of mind. If you ever get a chance to visit Bluffton, South Carolina, we encourage you to do it. Have a beautiful May River out here. Quaint little downtown, bars, restaurants, and shops, basically less than a mile from where we sit right now. Some of the best breakfast places in around. 2 of the best restaurants in Bluffton, South Carolina are sponsors of today's game. Sip and Cow Cafe, the best breakfast you can find in Bluffton, South Carolina, as well as Local Pie, our local locally owned pizza joint. We thank them both for their support of Ozone Baseball. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's bottom of the 6th, the powerful Hartsville Northern. It's their last at bat. Powerful Hartsville Northern lineup coming to play. And now you have Mason Small pitching. Ball's put in play. Second base, backhanded play, but safe. That will be scored an infield hit to Garrison Hooper. The ball was hit to Garrison Hooper. Hooper tries to he makes a nice backhand play on his one knee, but his momentum was taking him the other way. Hard for him to get back and make a play. So number 11, Barrett Stewart with the leadoff single. And like we said, can never count any team from Hartsville out, that's for sure. Now batting number 27, Dawson Lloyd. The big time situation here, bottom of the 6th. Ball's hit hard to third. What a play. Oh no. Again, another great play by Christian Giles. Somebody needs to buy his mama buy his mama one of those DVDs just for the 5 plays that Christian Giles has made himself there today. About turned the double play, but they got the lead runner at second on the fielder's choice.
It looked like it just got away from the first baseman.
Yep, yeah, it was just the throw was a little off. You're right there. So now batting for is number 9, Chandler Smith. Man on first with 1 out. Chandler swinging an Easton bat today. Pitch is high from Mason Small. So 4-run lead here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Chandler Smith at bat. Dawson Lloyd at first. Play to shortstop to second for the force out. Nice play by Tanner Harden. Tanner had that big-time double in the last inning. Tanner going to his right, his momentum going away from the base, makes the throw to second baseman Garrison Hooper for the second out for another fielder's choice. So you score that 6-4 in your scorebook, and now we're down to the last out. Last out could be the ball game here, and now you got Dorian Knowles batting now. Catcher Dorian Knowles trying to keep Hartsville's hopes alive here. Mason Small with the pitch. Pitch is outside. 1-0.
Number 4, Ford Wilder.
It is, yes, sir, Alec. This is an elimination game, but I'll tell you, it's such a great ball game. You hate for either one of these teams to lose. Dorian pounds the ball to Christian. Christian throws to first for the out, and that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, 6-2, Union County over Hartsville North. What a ball game! And again, who else but Christian Giles? I'll tell you what, I've watched a lot of baseball over the last 17 years coaching baseball, and I'll tell you, Christian Giles did a fantastic job taking over this ball game at third base. And whenever you have a hard-hitting team, like Hartsville North, I'll tell you what, a strong third baseman makes all the difference in the world. I'll tell you what, an exciting game we had here, and hat tip to Hartsville Northern as their day is their week-long tournament is done. Union County will advance for play. They stay alive until tomorrow. And again, such a great ball game. I'm happy to be calling it. Again, 6-2. At the end of the game, Union County your winner. Hartsville North lining it up. And again, thank you for tuning in to the Beaufort County channel. My name is Rex Smith from Bluffton, South Carolina, and we appreciate the 24 of you guys that tuned in, and all of those watching on DVDs. We will be back in 30 minutes. As soon as 30 minutes is over with, we'll be watching the North Myrtle Beach game. As soon as 30 minutes after this game, after the presentation is complete. Back to you, Alec. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Rex.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's right, folks. In about 30 minutes, you can tune in right here for the North Myrtle Beach versus Edgefield. We're going to start that here in about 30 minutes or so.
Dixie,
And we'll leave this up for the
South Carolina. All teams in this tournament are champions.
we'll have that
Hartsville
started here
North
shortly.
came to this
You're
tournament
watching the
to win,
Beaufort County
and they will
channel.
leave as a